Firstly, it's the holiday season. More than ever, this is the time to love the ones around you. Check in and check up on the ones you care about. Even if you can't physically give them a gift, a call is seconds away. And in this day and age, we are more connected than ever. So don't be a stranger. Anyway, on with the video.
I know you're upset. And I know how hard it is to lose the people you love. I went through the same thing when I lost my mom.
See this necklace? My mother gave it to me.
It's beautiful.
I lost my mother in a Fire Nation raid. This necklace is all I have left of her. Sokka and I lost our mother to the Fire Nation.
I'm so sorry, Katara. Think about what the Fire Nation did to your mother.
You have no idea what this war has put me through. Me personally. The Fire Nation took my mother away from me.
And this is a true Southern water tribe story.
Or when you stole my mother's necklace and used it to track
no
us down
idea
and
what this
capture
war
us.
has
What
put me
can I
through.
do to make it up? Me personally. I went through the same thing when I lost my mom. You really want to know? Maybe you could reconquer Ba Sing Se in the name of the Earth King. Or, I know, you could bring my mother back.
It's time to slander. Alright, so to preface this, I absolutely love Katara from season 3. Chef kiss. Almost a perfect character that entire time in the Fire Nation. She became self-aware of how annoying she was previously, right? I also do appreciate her pivotal fight with Pakku. And sadly, that was the only blip on the radar for another 2 seasons of the shine that she had, right? Maybe she isn't a bad character, but she's just really disappointing. And with that, I present to you the worst character in Avatar for 2/3 of the show. Katara of the Water Tribe.
FBI, open up!
So I meet again with Shandan. I'm back to regain my. Hold on.
I'm back to regain my honor. In this video, I'll make your point seem inferior to mine.
Anyway, Katara is less mature than a 12-year-old. Let that sink in. Let's not get it confused. Being nice isn't being mature.
But with Shandan, she's a strong female character. You just said you loved the conflict with Pakku.
I did, but let's not sit here and pretend like Suki isn't also a strong and more independent, well-written character. And not only that, I could argue that Yue is a better character in the first season than Katara. Let's take a tally. The entire first season, Katara throws a temper tantrum 10 minutes into the show, hides the truth from Aang, gets jealous of children wanting the Avatar's attention, gets Haru captured, is borderline useless in fights, steals a waterbending scroll, then gets mad at the Avatar for being a better waterbender than her. And on top of all of that, losing to Zuko while having just gotten trained by the best waterbender in the northern and southern tribes. Also, having the upper hand while fighting at night and in the Spirit Oasis, right? While on the other hand, Suki is a highly humble and leader of the Kyoshi warriors. Mind you, who has no bending. No bending. And Yue, who is a more complex character from the little time we do have with her, being the potential Avatar if Aang didn't go missing for 100 years, who then sacrifices herself to bring the moon back and to preserve the world that Katara borderline wastes away in. Nah, but yeah, she's totally a strong female lead.
But with Shandan, you're acting as if Katara is the main character. She serves her role in Team Avatar.
Katara has no real purpose, but especially in the second season. And since we're talking about side characters, there's a plethora to compare her to. And Katara really doesn't match up well against them either. So, we are introduced to more interesting characters that got fucking hands, mind you. Azula, the cold-blooded killer. Ty Lee, the ditzy technician. May, the calculated marksman. Plus Suki gets more development, and not to mention Toph. Fucking Toph! In reality, Katara had no choice but to take a back seat. Especially after getting domed over and over and over and over again. Katara, for the most part, is annoying and lacking in depth. Well, lacking in any real depth. She cannot separate her feelings. Remember when I said that being nice doesn't make you mature? Well, nor does it make you deep. Zuko's moral dilemmas and internal conflict are far deeper than Katara could understand. Hence why it pains her when Zuko betrays her and eventually turns around, attempting to join the group later. She lacks the emotional depth to understand that almost everyone else in the show picks up on. I don't know. Azula understood it and manipulated it. Iroh understood it but couldn't save Zuko from himself. Hell, even during the saga of the Blue Spirit, Aang saw it after Zuko saved him. So this ill-equipped emotional degenerate seems to be just enough to scrape by around these other stronger, more complex characters like Sokka, Aang, Toph. I could go on. But let's not forget, also in the second season, attacking an unarmed Jet for no other reason than he hurt her. Like a year ago. Even after he's been changed and everyone else is open to giving him a chance, also adding to the fact that he was manipulated and brainwashed by the Dai Li. I'm not discrediting her sense of worry and uneasiness around Jet. I'm criticizing her initial reaction. Jet was sus off the top. Sokka knew it, and eventually Aang picked up on it. But Katara would have died on the stake for this guy she just met and trusted him because he was cute. Katara's anger seems to be disguised. She's more mad at herself for falling for it than what Jet actually did. Almost self-aware of her gullibility, but not emotionally sound enough to stop herself until after she's been fooled. And as I'm writing this, right, I'm realizing Katara isn't a terrible character. She's a bad Avatar character. She's painfully average. Katara has really nothing special about her. She is nothing someone in the show doesn't already have. Earlier I named other strong female leads. She's not the best waterbender, she's not the first person to bloodbend. She's not the only person who lost her mom, even though she makes it seem like that.
Katara, you sound like Jet. It's not the same. Jet attacked the innocent. This man, he's a monster.
Katara, she was my mother too. But I think Aang might be right.
Then you didn't love her the way I did.
Katara!
Anyway, Katara isn't unique, and that's why she's not even middle of the pack. She's an above average waterbender with a lackluster personality and decision making. She's emotionally immature and impulsive, which even in a show about a 12-year-old out to save the world is something to say. But she isn't a coward, she's a hard worker, I'll give her that. But for what she works on, she's pretty bad at what she does.